A racist white woman is rushed to the hospital where a doctor saves her life. When she awakens, she is outraged to see a black man standing over her. The emergency room buzzed with the steady rhythm of life or death decisions. Nurses moved swiftly and monitors beeped in harmony with the controlled chaos. Dr. Elijah Matthews stepped into the fray, his eyes scanning the room with the calm precision of someone who had seen it all before. A nurse approached him, her expression tight. Dr. Matthews, we've got a situation. Bethany Wallace, 56, critical condition. She's in surgery now, but there were complications. Elijah nodded, already focused. Without wasting time, he suited up and made his way to the operating room. The gravity of the situation settling in. Miss Wallace had been brought in after collapsing at her home. It was a routine surgery until it wasn't. His role now was to salvage what he could. The surgery stretched on for hours. Elijah's hands steady and precise. He blocked out the noise, the distractions, even the small tremors of exhaustion that had started to creep into his body. When he finally finished, he peeled off his gloves and looked at the clock. Hours had passed, but Miss Wallace was stable. His part was done, and she was alive, more than alive. She was going to recover fully. He left the operating room not for applause or gratitude, but for the next case. But not long after his pager buzzed. It was Miss Wallace. She had woken up inside the recovery room. Miss Wallace's face was pinched with pain, her eyes narrowing. As Elijah entered, her gaze flicked over him, eyes hardening as they landed on his face. You, she spat, her voice sharp. I want to speak to the real doctor, not you. Elijah had expected this. Years of experience, both medical and personal, had prepared him for moments like this. Racism wasn't new, it just came in different packages. He stood at the foot of her bed, calm as ever. I performed your surgery, Miss Wallace, he said, his tone neutral. Your condition was critical, but you pulled through. You're on the path to recovery. Miss Wallace, lips twisted in a sneer. I pulled through. You call this pulling through? She pointed at the bandages on her stomach, her face flushed with anger. I've never felt worse in my life. What did you do to me? Her words carried a venom he knew all too well. Elijah glanced at the chart, confirming her vitals were normal. The surgery was a success, he said, keeping his voice. Even your recovery will take time, but you're healing well. I'll check on you again in a few hours. I don't want you to check on me, she snapped, her voice rising. I want someone who